Hello everybody, this is Icelian. I am happy to be bringing you another 1 versus 1 in StarCraft 2, but I'm not bringing it to you alone today. I am joined by my friend Cartesian.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome to this game.
We're going to be having a little bit of event lag as we talk back and forth, and I'm actually suffering some frame rate lag. I'm just passing the 30-second mark now. I am on the faster speed, so hopefully that won't bother us too much. But we are going to be bringing this game. It is going to be between the blue Protoss in the top right, Taberu, and the red Zerg in the top left, Destiny on Typhon Peaks. Tell us a little bit about these players.
Well, Destiny is a player that's been around for quite a while. He is currently with Root Gaming, or is that the team that disbanded? I'm not quite sure.
Root actually did disband. I have here he's with, it begins with a Q. I didn't write it down. Let me just bring that up. Scanning over here, the Overlord is actually going to be heading in the right direction. So hopefully that'll save him a little bit of scouting early's position for that crucial 6, 7, 8 minute scouting mark. But yes, Destiny he was with Root Gaming and they disbanded, and then he was with Complexity. I know he's very good friends with Minigun. Here it is. He's with Quantic Gaming. I had to bring up my Chrome on the second monitor here. Look it up on Wikipedia. I didn't manage to get his rank. Did you manage to see that? Where he is? I believe he's a Grandmaster.
He is the number 174 Grandmaster on the North American ladder, but he still plays under the tag Root Destiny, which confused me for a bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Of course, Huck was under Liquid Huck for a long time, even after joining with the Team Evil Geniuses, and that offset a lot of people. A lot of people thought, even after the big official true announcement was made, they were still saying, no, he's still with Liquid, look, it's his tag. Nope, nope, nope. It is confusing at times. Blizzard does not allow free name changes. I think you have to pay money for that because, hey, if they can get more money from you, they will. And we do have, as I bring open the production tab so we can actually see what's going on, pretty standard opening here on out. I've noticed Destiny has not gotten his gas. Actually, that's not standard at all. He's up to 18 drones, no gas. It looks like he's getting ready to drop his expansion.
It's interesting that he went for pool and then didn't get gas. He's not going for that fast speed.
No, and a lot of Zergs lately have been going for a very Zergling-heavy opening against both Terran and Protoss. It used to be that they would favor more the route of maybe getting a set of roaches before even committing heavy into Zerglings. Going a little bit into Destiny just while we wait for this game to build up. Destiny is a very interesting, very unique, and in many people's opinion, very good player. Not just as a skill, but generally as a good guy. He actually supports himself entirely via Justin.tv streams. He's very well known for his streaming in his channel. He was 3 years into his university and going for music. He was a woodwind player, but he dropped due to work conflicts, which I presume was not Justin.tv work, but probably something a little more maybe retail based or sales based, or maybe he was a cook for all I know. He partnered with Liquid Chef, and we see the gas did just finish, so he's going into that. Make sure I don't lose track of the game here. He partnered with Liquid Chef for Doctors Without Borders, and together the two of them streamed for 24 hours straight in a competition to see who could get more. They together raised over $32,000, and I would say that was initially lost my train of thought. Inspired is the word I'm looking for, by Team Liquid's The Little One, who did his own 24-hour streaming to raise up money for Doctors Without Borders. And yes, he was formerly on Team Complexity and Team Root. First Root, then Complexity. And another member of both those teams, Minigun, who I just put up a game on against Hydra. Minigun is often his 2v2 player. Or his teammate, I should say. The Harvester count shows Destiny just a little bit ahead, but he really is surging ahead in terms of minerals, not so much in gas. So he's going a more mineral-heavy play, and I'm interested to see where he's going to go with this. He's just started speed. I just passed the 6-minute mark. And a Spine Crawler is going down for an early defense. I mean, it feels like a Spinishii wall style opening, but at the same time, it's not, because he didn't go for something crazy like a double expand at the 5-minute mark, and then he gets 18 queens, and then he gets 2 gases at 15 minutes, and still wins.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'm nearly a minute ahead of you.
Oh, wow. Okay, go ahead and pause. I'm just going to continue streaming. I'm going to continue recording. I didn't know my frame rate issues would hold me back that much. I'll have to stop after this game and figure that out. Wow, and it is a very spinny Schwa style. He just got his second gas in the main. He's got 2 gases coming up in the natural. It's a minor variation, I suppose, maybe a bit of a safer play. But he is absolutely surging ahead in the drone count now. He's 38 drones to 29 probes. And his income is going to show. Since he hasn't really had any pressure come in, since he knew a 4-gate wasn't coming, he must have... Did he scout? He didn't actually scout. He saw a couple of gates. But he must have caught the expansion. And now, of course, he's going to see it. The forge going down as well, really going to indicate a 3-gate expand. Knows that he can just macro up like crazy. Passing 745 now. Baneling Nest is going down. And the Roach Horn's getting ready to finish. Needs to keep that Creep Tumor going. The Destiny is going to have just such an economic advantage in this. He's going to be beasting very, very powerfully. You can see his macro is already slipping a little even. He's up to 500, 400 gas. Getting that glial reconstitution. Level 1 Protoss ground is starting. And I have a feeling that there are going to be a few more upgrades on the way for Taberu. He's going to really need to capitalize on an upgrade advantage. Something that Destiny hasn't even started yet. He doesn't have even an evolution chamber down. I know I'm going to get caught out on the funny way that I said evolution.
He does have Ventral Sacs and Pneumatized Carapace on the way, though. We could be seeing some Baneling drops.
Oh, absolutely. That is what we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing some Baneling carpet bombing going down, which is going to be really effective considering that Taberu is relying on these, I'm counting 6 sentries, almost all of them at full energy, 3 of them full up, 3 of them nearly there. And the Baneling carpet bombs, the Overlords just fly over the force fields, laugh in the face of any Protoss attempts. There's really not a whole lot of aggression coming out here from Taberu, and I'm a little surprised. I would have expected by now for him to have gone into a major attack play. I'm not sure what his metagame plan here is. Roaches are beginning to spawn out, and we do have a lot of Zerglings. The Baneling speed is on the way, just in case they don't land on the mark. They can get right to it as soon as possible. We can see that 8 Roaches are on the field along with the 30 Zerglings, and you can see from those fast-moving Overlords that speed has finished. Protoss ground level 1 is just finishing as well. Oh, and Destiny's going to spot this 3rd. Great Overlord positioning. As his own just finishes. He's going to need to capitalize, though, and really get up. I said it before, I'll say it again. For any players aspiring, expand behind and attack. You can see Taberu is putting up pressure here at the front of the creep. Banelings are morphing and have morphed. And we just got Overlords being able to pick up units. I'm expecting to see some very good play coming in here real quick. Just passing the 1045 mark. Yes, even more Banelings morphing. 8 more on the way. The speed is just about to finish. Would have loved to have seen maybe a melee level 1 come down. And Taberu breaking the destructible rocks, putting down pylons so that he can warp in onto the low ground as soon as he gets vision. Thankfully, Destiny's going to spot that out real quick. Oh, I'm sorry, the pylon is on the low ground. Thankfully, it was cancelled in time, but the destructible rocks are broken. And some force fields going down to prevent the army from attacking. Taberu has no idea, though. No, now he has to know. Seeing all these Overlords coming in, he is pulling back, stopping as many of the Roaches as possible, and trying to snipe out the Overlords. As any good Zerg player is wont to do, when you do this, you always get too many Overlords. You always make sure that you have more than you need, so that then you hope your enemy will snipe out some of the empty ones, leave the full ones open, and then your Banelings can just go to town. The reinforcements are moving in here for Taberu as we approach the 12-minute mark. I just don't think there are going to be enough roaches, and with enough force fields here to also block it off, the banelings are trying to fly in here through their overlord friends. Taberu being so smart, just constantly pulling back, really just kind of nullifying the whole play.
Now that was really well done by Taberu.
He is snipe out a few.
Generally, that'll wipe out a whole lot of Protoss armies.
That's true. A lot of players would just hope that their armies could focus down the overlords in time. Not the case here. Taberu being very smart and very safe, pulling back. And really, you have to think about it. The point of this attack wasn't to shut down Destiny's third, but it was to secure Taberu's own third. You can see his probes are fully mining from the base, and he's getting them into gas just now. But the point was that Destiny couldn't attack the third because he was too busy defending. We do have, I've got a rallied overlord heading to the north across and past Destiny's fourth. Looks like it's going to get ready to go down and carpet bomb right into the mineral line. Thankfully, the Baneling carpet bombing strategy doesn't just have to be used for initial main attacks. It can be utilized for some great harass. I'm going to keep an eye on this overlord. We do have some more confrontation coming in on the side here, and a bunch of empty overlords. In fact, way many overlords. Maybe Destiny is just hoping to scare Taberu back. Just going past the 1340 mark, and here comes the overlord going right into the mineral line. Taberu sees it quick enough, pulls probes out, and banelings do drop to an absolutely empty mineral line. He stopped mining for a little bit, but he got no kills off of that whatsoever. Oh, and this Zergling hiding by the watchtower. Oh god, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me.